Suspiria is a witchly horror movie. The movie is about a young lady who ends up going to this ballerina studio where they basically train up and coming dancers, and through a bunch of just beautiful colors, we witness several of the students' deaths, and the movie is kind of like a mystery to find out what is happening at this prestigious school. And that is as much as I want to get into because a lot of stuff would just be spoilers, which I would get into in the review coming up. So, this is what I recommend. Just watch this movie, as this is an insanely must see, beautiful movie. Just watch it. It's an all-time great horror movie. So, my review for Suspiria. This may be, in my opinion, the number one, yes, number one movie when it comes to lighting. This movie would be something that I would show in film study as how to perfectedly, if that is even a word, do lighting. From the colors to the combination of colors and how they light rooms with colors to how they use lighting already on top of lighting. It is honestly a masterpiece, and that is the main thing that I would say this movie is doing compared to every movie I've ever seen. Honestly, there's two things that I really look for in horror movies, and it's practical effects and lighting. And this is easily one of the movies I'm always going to bring up because it was my first time ever watching it. About lighting, I mean, they perfected it. And lighting isn't just always like a dark room, like it'd be a lit room, and the colors and how they're using the light to like make certain colors just pop in the scene. It is just crazy, especially this movie being 1977. It is incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible. Also, I watched the remake, the 2019 remake, and wow, it's a little like more horror-y vibed, but they completely threw out what made this movie special. And I'll do a review about that movie some other time when I own it physical. But yeah, they lost the magic of what made the original so good, and that was the lighting. There's absolutely no lighting in the remake. Very disappointed. But nonetheless, we still have the original, which is insanely good. More about the lighting, because that's just the beauty of this movie. From beginning to end, this movie is a masterclass in how colors should be combined and how you should use colored lightings with certain dark areas on top of just using regular light on certain colors to make it look lit. It is just perfection. This is really just the next step in lighting. I can't believe I'd never watched this movie. And besides that, the story is a little mid. The big spoiler, which this is spoilers, is that basically there's witches in this dance theater school, and that is about the spoiler. I don't know why I made a big deal out of it, but it's a part of the mystery. And just watching the movie and not know what's happening and figuring that out was pretty enjoyable. So, and the acting was halfway decent, but back to it. Also, another thing that was really good about this movie, besides the lighting that I just won't shut up about, was the noises and the sounds. The production team knew exactly what they were doing. One of the best productions I've seen in a movie, and it just being 1977 is just insane. But with all that, my recommendation for Suspiria, this slap the sticker is a must see. This is a must see. You have to watch this movie, as this is something that I would just show to people to introduce them to the concept of how lighting will make or break a movie. And honestly, I would show the remake too. Like, look, this movie isn't as good as the original, which hardly ever happens, because they took what took the original to the next level away, and the remake is just dark and gritty and it's not special, while the original is just a very special movie. So, highly recommend watching this.